Okay, let's get this shit started. Or whoops, I meant, that. So what's, still not bad. Here, let me turn my brightness up real quick. Cool. Yes, that's not bad. Let's see, that was 35. Does two-handing make any difference, or a little bit? Okay. Probably better to one-hand for Asylum Demon because we can't use the weapon. So we're gonna be relying mostly on bleed. So how many hits does it take to bleed? So yeah, that's 4, 5, 6. Is bleed affected by your ability to use the weapon? Somebody asked me that a very long time ago, and seems like maybe it is. I thought I would get a bleed proc, and then this would last like 30 seconds. All the shit weapons first. No, I just can't use this weapon properly yet. And if I have the weapon spawned in with Cheat Engine, I don't want to use black firebombs, because that just feels cheap. And I mean, this weapon should bleed. I guess I just don't. I guess if you don't have the stats, bleed just doesn't work. Which is really weird. So this is just me being stupid and annoying about this. Yeah, but welcome in, Penguin. Hope you're doing well. That was dumb. I love how like 90% of the shit you can just like stand right in front of him and he still doesn't hit you. I guess you actually like can't bleed. Notched whip is crap, or actually, it's like not bad. From what I've been able to see, there's like A scaling in Dex, and there's bleed, so it's not horrible. Could be a lot worse. It just can't riposte. That's the only thing. Wait, was that a bleed proc? I couldn't tell. I don't think it was. Yeah, so I have the strength to use this weapon, but I'm one dex short. So I'm just gonna kind of be bouncing until I get one dex. Because unfortunately there's not a class in this game that starts with 16 dex. Yeah, so somebody, maybe Blaze, asked me a while ago, Does having the stats for the weapon affect being able to bleed something? And it seems like the answer is apparently yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go get the Estus flask. Aw, it didn't hit. Yeah, because a bandit knife bleeds these guys in 3 hits with the same amount of bleed. So that's confirmed. I guess bleed weapons don't work unless you can use them, which is really weird. Actually, that only tested if bleed works, if bleed weapons work if you have the dex to use them. Maybe they could work if you don't have the strength, but who knows. I assume no, but that's just me assuming. Yeah, as I said, if I have the weapon from Cheat Engine, I don't want to use black fire bombs because it feels cheap. Also because I'm crazy. Yeah, if I could move, thanks. Come on, just do a thing. How did that hit me? For being crazy, mainly. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this isn't really difficult, it's more, kind of boring, but I say as I get hit. Yeah, I mean, Smo's hammer was worse. Was worse, honestly. Because that did 22 damage per hit, took my entire stamina bar, and took about 3 full seconds to swing. So it's like I could get 1 attack off per attack the Asylum Demon did. Ugh, can you stop doing that attack when I'm in front of you? Yeah, I really don't expect this weapon to be particularly difficult. So once I get the stats, the scaling is pretty good. The damage honestly is not bad. 76, not actually horrible. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. Dude, you have 1 hit left. Calm down. Okay, so now we go get the fire bombs, the Homer Bones, the Lloyd's Talismans, and then we just go. We just go from there. So let's get the dex to use the weapon. firstly. So there's no combo, there's just like single attacks. Unless the single attacks like go into something else. Yeah, the R2s are pretty bad. There's no combos. I mean, there's bleed, so there's that. Honestly, I might do Miracles next. I might do the Miracles Deathless next. Because that's going to be kind of annoying, so I want to get that out of the way. Pretty much with what I've been doing, with the rate I've been going, with these crap weapons, I'm just going to do like every garbage weapon at the beginning, and then the rest of them, it's just going to be like a spiral of mediocrity. Like there's going to be nothing good, nothing bad, it's just going to be all mediocre. And it's just like, whatever, it's fine. Like here, let's get a damage test. So without the stats to use, this was doing 10 damage per hit to one of the hollows in the asylum. So first, let's look at the scaling. So plus 16, not great, but not horrible. Almost 5 times the damage. And I mean, obviously that's not going to be like the best damage ever, but... That reminds me of like, one of the katanas. It's like the R2 is literally exactly that, except with a katana. Shit weapon. No, there's bleed. If I'm aggressive enough, I can bleed things, and then that really doesn't matter how bad it is. The only thing that would matter for like an actual garbage weapon would be 4 kings. And that's why for every dagger, I'm gonna be doing, you know what, hang on. For every dagger, I'm gonna be, I don't think I can bleed this guy, let's see. For every dagger, I'm gonna be using, like, copious amounts of weapon buffs. I want to see if these guys bleed or not. Come on. Maybe. I can test later. I don't care enough right now. I think I was just attacking too slow and the bleed meter was able to go down. Who knows? Or maybe he doesn't bleed. I could have sworn he does, but... You know, I've been wrong before. Plus, there's no point in fighting that guy here. Not unless I'm using a dragon weapon. Or a bit of both. What, I'm wrong and it doesn't bleed? Because that would just be me being wrong. Or like, it doesn't bleed and I'm not attacking fast enough to build up the bleed. Okay, so 7.6, 8.6, 9.4. The second option. Okay. I mean, I genuinely don't know. Can't even fucking hit him. We gotta get 10 strength so I can parry with the shield. How much damage was that? It's 15. It's pretty bad. I mean, mostly because I can't riposte, but... I like the mask. Actually, it's probably... Yeah. I mean, pretty much every weapon is pretty bad at the start. That's the thing. Like, I genuinely don't expect this weapon to be bad. I expect it to be a little bit annoying because I can't riposte. Um, but other than that, I really don't expect it to be bad. Like, the gargoyles can bleed, I might bleed them if I'm aggressive enough, and if I do low enough damage. I mean, who knows? I guess like an actual test of damage would be this crystal lizard up here. Like, this is with minimum stats to use the weapon, so... Yeah, there are weapons that do worse with the minimum stats to use, so... I'm honestly not disappointed. Nice, we got 2 chunks. Let's see. So we only need 5 chunks now, so 1, that means we need 4, 2, 3, we need 2. Cool, so, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this could be worse. I mean, obviously I've used better, like straight swords are better, because, they're straight swords. Yeah, yeah. I love how I actually took long enough to kill him that the second one showed up. Oh my god, camera. The only thing I'm seeing so far that's actually like any cause for concern is the whip's hitbox is very large, so I end up bouncing off like this. Like that's a bounce, that's a bounce. It's like watching paint dry. Not really. I've had worse weapons. I've done this with worse weapons. I just want 1 purple moss clump. If I can get that with these 4, then I mean that's the goal. So, should be, yeah, 10 whips to kill 1. Yeah, it takes 10 whips to kill 1. That way it'll take 7 more. Five, 6, 7. Hey, we got one. Okay, so let's get the stats to use our shield. And then we'll move on. Let's see, so 7,200 plus, so 8,200. Yeah, I definitely have enough for a level. I definitely have enough for a level. To kill some people. Yeah, that's honestly, the upgrade doesn't give as much as I would like, but I'm still gonna hold out hope for this weapon. Probably for a good while, honestly. Like, even if it, like, shows that it's a bad weapon, I'm probably just gonna be in denial the whole time. This is probably just gonna be, like, best against shit that can bleed. Just barely. Just barely not a one-shot. What about one-handing? Yeah, that's better. You're gonna take, yeah, take off. Thanks for being here, Penguin. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean, it's still, I mean, okay. There's a spectrum for weapons. So with those normal hollows, one-shotting them with a normal running R1, um, that's about average. And then, two-shotting that guy, the Balder Knight back there, is average as well. So this is probably like a slightly lower than average weapon. That's what I'm getting from this. Wait, can this hit through shields? No. The rolling attack is so fast. Three-shotting this guy is pretty bad. Oh my god, the hitbox is that bad. The hitbox stretches so far to the right. The hitbox stretches so far to the right. Like, look at... You need to stay as far away from the right wall if you're doing one-handed, and as far away from the left wall if you're doing two-handed. So one-handed is best in hallways, because the two-handed hitbox is a lot larger. I'm pretty sure you can buff whips as well. bleed proc. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, I was gonna say, how did that not connect? Could have been worse. I guarantee when I start getting more decks, this will be a decent weapon. Because it has B scaling, and then when it gets to like plus 14 and plus 15, it's A scaling, so... Did I get the key? Yeah, I did. Bleed. Get fucked, idiots. Bleed is OP. You know, when it actually fucking procs. I swear the gargoyles could bleed. The gargoyles. How'd they drag the body all the way out here? Jeez. Actually, what's the kick with the whip? Oh, it's just a kick. Okay, cool. I thought it was gonna be something weird. There's no plunge attack, though. The pointless slaughter of NPCs. Feels good. Feels right. Okay, so that works. Okay. That was kind of a stupid, pointless risk, but, you know, what are we known for, if not that? My fucking god, just aggro. Okay, so that. Okay, that's it.
Gone mad, have you?
Yeah, I have. Okay, so I should be able to hit both of them. You know, if I was close enough. Nice miss. At least the recovery time is insanely fast. Like, the recovery time on this weapon is, like, actually insane. And the sideways range on it is really good, too. Yeah, I've mostly been talking about the hitbox as a negative. It's actually really good in the correct circumstances. Okay, I guess we're gonna see if this can be buffed now. You know, when we get to Taurus Demon, we actually use the buff. Fine. Oh my fucking god. Of course I missed the hit. Of course that makes this like 5 times harder. I don't remember how I'm supposed to fall. Carefully, I would assume. It's been a while since I've done that little drop. Ten out of fucking 10 hitbox, dude. It's literally too high to hit the crystal lizard. That's okay, that's 3 chunks. Out of okay, so now I have 4 out of the 7 that I need. And we'll get 2 from we'll get 2 from okay, 1 from Sense and 1 from we can. 1 from Anrolando, so it's 2. So we only need 1 chunk from New Londo. Is the buff already out? That's not even possible. Yeah, okay. I guess the buff just doesn't show. I guess the buff just doesn't show unless it's fucking god, just die. The buff doesn't show unless it's actively attacking. Is what I was trying to say that entire time. One, 2. Doesn't even one-shot the dog. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all of these, just in case.
Curses, you leave me no choice.
Oh. Little motherfucker. Where's my bleed proc? There it is. It's so bad. That is actually just bad. It can't even hit through the doors. Wouldn't even be able to two-shot him. At least on the bright side, I don't have to worry about them parrying me. Because you can't parry a whip. Can't parry what can wrap around your shield and pull it away from you. If only that was a thing, just like steal their shield, bash their face in with it. Would be kind of funny. Nice. Great job. Oh my fucking god, I hate that they can just cancel their fucking running it. On the bright side, they do jack shit for damage. I expect this to be kind of bad. So, two-handed running attack should one-shot a dog. Lovely. My fucking god. That's what I get for trusting the fucking hitboxes. There's my bleed proc. There's my stagger. And there's my kill. I am not wasting anymore. lovely. The hitboxes on the whip are pretty bad, so that doesn't help it. I'm not dealing with that motherfucker. He's so bad. There is one thing we do have to deal with, though. Oh my god, I don't even one-shot it with a running attack. Oh my god, is that bad? Yeah. Okay. Let's go buy some gold pine. I'll allow myself to use 2 here, 2 on Coilag, 1 on Iron Golem.
Thank you. That was a fight I haven't.
Very, very bad. W, Kappa, etc., etc. You like it? It's not like horrible so far. It's not great, but it's not horrible. combo is fun. There isn't really a combo. There's only the one-handed R2 combo. And that's, like, not really super usable. Which does kind of suck. But this is the notched whip, so it might have a different moveset than the normal whip. I like this. This is, like, fun as a combo. It's interesting, but it's not super usable. Yeah, but welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Done a full Soul Level 3 playthrough of that combo. I mean, I'm not saying it's... I mean, like, compared to, like, anything else, it's not great. The combo is usable, but it's not, like, it's... oh my god, it's the best thing in the world. You know? Okay, now we can, what's my favorite weak weapon? I haven't used many of them, so I can't really answer that very well. Let's go get +6. Like, I don't know. So 4, I need 3, that means... yeah, okay. Like, I don't really have a favorite weak weapon. Like, I haven't really used enough of them out of the ones that I've used. I mean... I've only done 6 weapons for this so far. And the worst one so far was the Avalon. But that's a crossbow, so of course it's gonna be bad. Anything else I've used isn't really comparable. Because the other things I've used, are, like, straight swords, curved swords, or Smo's Great Hammer, so not really comparable. I used plenty of this playthrough, yeah. I'm trying to do a full all boss plus DLC Deathless run with every weapon in the game. So I'll use all the bad weapons. I'll eventually use it. I'll eventually use everything. And I'm trying to do like 5 or 6 per week. This is the 3rd one this week. And it's not like they take very long to get either. Cestus is fun. I mean, fist weapons are interesting at least. They're weird, but they're interesting to me. Actually, that should go there. Don't burn myself out. Oh, I doubt I'll burn myself out. I usually get these in 1 try, or 2. The most tries that anything has taken me so far is Uchigatana. And that's because, on the first try, I fell off of a cliff in Tomb of Giants. And it took like 4 more tries after that to get it. Because I kept dying to gargoyles. So yeah, pretty much once a run is past gargoyles, unless it's like a particularly bad weapon, it's pretty much the run. Like, the only thing that can really kill me after that with a average weapon, is like Tomb of Giants gravity. I don't think you've even done 100 runs before casually. I probably have, which is kinda sad. But I probably have done close to that. Can I just, like, hit, please? Thanks. Wow. It's just, the hitbox is so bad. That's the problem. That's the only actual problem with this weapon, is that the hitbox is so bad that it clanks against every single wall that it, like, comes near. You're at, like, 60. Yeah, that's a good number. That's a good number of playthroughs. Wait, how did it miss that one? Yeah, but I've done, I think, like, 15 or 20 on New Game Plus 6. Then I've routed, like, more than a dozen hitless runs. And then I've done a couple dozen casual playthroughs. So yeah, I'm at quite a few. And then I've, like, with actual attempts with hitless runs, I've done, like, several full attempts, so that also just adds to it. I feel like for part of this, bleed is kind of going to carry the weapon with things that can be bled. Like, all the NPCs that I've killed so far have been only really killed because of bleed. Okay, we're doing like a dumb strat here. Cause I gotta learn it. So we might die. Depends on what happens. Yeah. Is that consistent actually? What happens there? Is that consistent? Half the bosses can be bled. Yeah, except for like Artorias, which is one of the worst. And Manus. See, I don't think Gwyn can bleed. I know both Ornstein and Smoke can bleed. That hockey stop is important. Let's see, Columnate can bleed, Sanctuary Guardian can bleed. Literally 13 out of 26 can bleed. Well, make that 12, because when you can't use a weapon, like when you don't have the stats for a weapon, you can't make a boss bleed. Because Asylum Demon can bleed, and I never made him bleed. I did 7 damage per hit, and I never made him bleed once.
So be it.
Can I, like, do an attack? Thanks. Interesting, yeah. I had a friend ask me about that. Like, whether or not being able to use a weapon would affect its ability to proc bleed. So I'm gonna have to tell him about that. Also, before I forget, one more level into Vitality, and then the rest of it just goes into Dex and Endurance. Max of 20 Endurance before Moonlight Butterfly. Works for elemental damage, so you'd assume it works for bleed, yeah. I mean, the thing with with elemental damage, do you mean elemental damage like magic, fire, lightning? Or do you mean like auxiliary effects like divine and occult? Because those are two completely different things. So it does beg to differ that they would work differently. Can't wield the lightning spear, you can still do lightning damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's an element, that's a type of damage rather than an auxiliary effect. So it kind of makes sense that an auxiliary effect like bleed doesn't proc if you don't have the dex to use the weapon. I mean, something like poison, maybe then it should proc, but um, the only weapon that's really gonna do poison damage that I'm not gonna be able to use are like the large club and the Sanctuary Guardian tail, which is ironically another whip. Or like not even ironically, just coincidentally another whip. So I mean, I'll figure it out. Yeah, so what that ghost does is not consistent. I'll have to check how Gino does that running section. Silver Tracer and what is GLS? Oh my god, somebody's vacuuming outside my door. Scared the shit out of me. GLS. I'm trying to think of what GLS is. Grave. Oh yeah. Nito's dumbass curved sword. Yeah. You're right about that. I don't think you can actually inflict toxic on somebody. I think all you can do is poison. Like with the auxiliary effects. Nice miss, idiot. So how much is my damage? Can I get a hit so I can check my damage per hit? Okay, come on. Oh, that's bad. You better be able to bleed, dude. That's all I have to say. Which I don't think you can. This is worse than the fucking Avalon. This is actually worse than the Avalon. Oh, and then I miss. What the hell? I've never seen... I mean, it makes sense that he can do 2 of those in a row, but I've never seen that. Yeah. So we're not gonna bother with that guy. Can I fucking check my menu and, like, you can leave me alone? Avalon is higher tier it is a higher tier crossbow, but that doesn't mean it's not garbage. Oh my god. Fuck my life, dude. That could have been really bad. Actually, I won't even lie, that could have killed the run pretty easily. I don't know why he started aggroing. He shouldn't be aggroing. I mean, the thing with the crossbows is Avalon could barely kill 4 kings with a lightning infusion and lightning bolts. I don't know if lightning infusion is actually the best way to go on a crossbow. But kind of degradatory. What do you mean? Like, I make weapons out to be worse than they are? Or like, what do you mean? Or like in how I talk about myself with my runs? Because I kind of do both. Okay, we got the very large ember. PvE, every weapon is viable, they're not garbage, making Miyazaki cry. I mean, a lot of them are pretty bad though. A lot of them are pretty garbage. Like, the only time I would really consider a weapon actually viable, and I know this is an incredibly weird qualifier, but the only time I actually consider a weapon viable is if it can kill 4 kings in New Game plus 6. That's the only time I consider a weapon viable. So like, I'm still gonna call it garbage, but that doesn't mean it's not viable. Because I've killed 4 kings on New Game plus 6 with the Stora's Straight Sword. And with like Velka's Rapier. My vision is skewed. Yeah, I know it's very skewed. But like, even things like Priscilla's Dagger can kill 4 kings on New Game plus 6. So it's like, I will still call it garbage, but that doesn't mean it's not viable. It's the best dagger in game. I mean, I'd personally disagree because you can't buff it. If you can buff it, it's better. Like say Crystal Magic Weapon or Sunlight, what is it, Sunlight Blade with Power Within. That can shred things. It's the highest damage one. Yeah, like maybe for just like unbuffed damage. Actually, no, it's not. Um, I actually have, like on my New Game Plus 6 save file, I actually compared Priscilla's Dagger to a normal dagger. Um, the normal dagger had higher base damage, and slightly lower scaling damage, but to the point where the scaling damage made it actually outdo Priscilla's Dagger damage-wise. I mean, I have like 50 decks, but that's not the point. Like, maybe at 99 decks, Priscilla's Dagger is better, but it's really not very good. Can't even kill him in 3 hits. That's kind of depressing. Check that out in a builder. I mean, I have a save file. I can just like go over to it real quick and look. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. Not sure. This was like a month ago or something like that. I mean, Priscilla's Dagger is still gonna outdamage an unbuffed normal dagger when it's like against Gwyn, or actually not even against Gwyn, when it's against like Ornstein because of the occult damage. But Priscilla's Dagger also has no extra critical damage, so it's yeah, it's pretty bad against Gwyn even with the occult damage. Like even with that like extra 10% damage, the dagger outdoes that with the extra crit. So if you're like fighting him without parrying, then maybe, but why would you fight him with something you can't stagger him with without parrying? Bandit's Knife, the best dagger, is another dagger. Base dagger is another, what did I say? Hang on. I'm gonna check something real quick. Sorry, this is bothering me now. Okay, so, dagger. So that's 286, and that's just the normal plus 15. Let's go find Priscilla's Dagger. So 286 versus 273. So normal plus 15 dagger gets better damage than Priscilla's Dagger with the scaling that I get. I mean, yeah, and the damage is pretty actually noticeably different. Priscilla's dagger has S scaling, but that doesn't really mean shit when the base damage is just absolute garbage. I mean, when the base damage is like 70, when it's like 50 damage less than a normal dagger, um, then like S scaling versus A scaling is going to be better the majority of the time if you have higher base damage. I can't punish on that. Saying garbage. I don't know. It's like, I say garbage, it is a habit, but like, I don't know, it describes how I feel about the weapons pretty well. I probably played too much Dark Souls. I probably need to, like, play a different game. Oh my god. I might have to use all of my gold pine on this fight. At least there's no whiff with this. Yeah. I mean, I played Dark Souls to the point where it's just like, everything is kind of autopilot for me. So it's just when something does this much damage, I consider it pretty bad. I mean, most people would as well. The hitbox is so weird too. It's like really good in some situations and really bad in others. One more. I mean, no matter how bad your damage is on Quite Lag, you can kill her pretty easily. I think that's what I'm gonna do with weapons like the Grant. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the most stat-intensive weapon in the game. As in, like, from any starting class, you would need to farm the most souls to be able to use it. It's weird on Bert, is never overtaken even with max dex. You're probably missing something. Does the normal dagger have any strength scaling at all? I don't think it does, but if it does, that might be it, because I have 60 strength on that character. He makes the weirdest sound, it's so funny. I mean, the builder could also, it does actually, even more interesting. Yeah, that's probably it though. So if you're doing like a dex leveling only character, then Priscilla's dagger would be better. Actually I wouldn't even say that because of Gold Pine and Power Within, but that's not the point. If you're doing like a dex leveling only no buffs playthrough, then Priscilla's dagger would be better. Otherwise, I'd say a normal dagger or a bandit's dagger or a bandit's knife would be better. The only dagger I'd really say is worse than Priscilla's dagger is the Ghost Blade. I think I know everything about the game, still learn something new every time, yeah. I mean, I've played through this game so many goddamn times, and it's like, you never stop to really look at what's in the menu sometimes. That's a lot of it for me. Like, you never stop to look, oh, what is this scale with? Like what are the stats you need to use this weapon, um, stuff like that, or at least I don't anyway. And so it makes it interesting. So it's like, I have questions like, is every B scaling weapon gonna get the exact same amount of scaled damage? Like, that kind of thing. Like, does B equal a certain percent more damage, like from the base damage? Or is B just like a range of percentages? Like, that's my question. I assume it's like a range, but who knows? Probably someone. B is range, but every weapon has slightly different B, yeah. So, I'm kind of glad it's like that, honestly. But, see, like, stuff like that is pretty weird to me, because I never take time to, like, look what's in the menu. And I've done shit like, New Game +6 Kirk Armor roll only for all bosses, except for Moonlight Butterfly and Four Kings, because those two are pretty much impossible. And it's like, I never, like, look at menus, I never really care about that kind of stuff. So it's like, sure, I could tell you, like, how a boss is going to behave after it does a certain attack, but I couldn't tell you shit about what's in the menu. It's like, everybody has their expertise, and mine is not the menu. Mine is having, like, a depressing amount of knowledge at 20 strength for 40 dex. It's not even a lot. Yeah, that's the thing, like, with any reasonable amount of strength, you're probably gonna get higher damage with most things. Um, okay. You're a dex boy, you never level strength. I'm trying to get a max level character, so I can't really do that, unfortunately. Mid-roll? Yep. Cool, I'm gonna go sell the other, bits of the thief armor. Even though it equates to basically nothing. Okay, so we need to go to Andre, and we need to buy the weaponsmith box. Like, that's the thing, I'm trying to do, like, a playthrough with every weapon. It's like, some of the time that's just not really possible. Oh my god. The levels are already pretty expensive. I just don't like how expensive levels get so quickly. Because, like, there are weapons in the game that nobody uses, like the pickaxe. I can almost guarantee you the majority of people have never even heard of it. Because it's like a relatively uncommon drop from an enemy most people don't even bother to kill. Same thing with the large club. Like, sure, people know what the great club is, but the large club, some people don't. You've used it on SL1. Yeah, I was routing, we're talking about routing. SL1, all enemies killed, no hit. Because I've already routed, leveled, no magic, all enemies killed, no hit. I have an 8-hit PB. I'm gonna continue that at some point. Yeah, I was talking about routing that, and one of them were saying, yeah, just use the pickaxe for style points. And I'm like, if I get it, I will, but it's pretty much worse than any other hammer you can use on SL1.
Wow.
Oi, where are you off to? Especially, like, if you Divine Infused it like I would on SL1 run. Kinda hate Hammer of Vamos. Yep, it's pretty bad. Hammer of Vamos is pretty bad. So I need 3, so we're gonna kill both giants. And I mean, like, I mean, I guess I meant, like, infusible hammers. Or not infusible, like, normal Titanite hammers, you know? Because I was mostly looking at it for, use in the catacombs. I was looking at, like, what Divine +5 would be. Like, the kind of damage Divine +5 would get. And it's like, with Red Tearstone, it barely matters, but I still kind of care about it. As soon as you have to, two-hand riposte, and you're pretty bad at that. I mean, luckily, the only thing you actually have to riposte is Gwyn. And he's pretty easy to two-hand riposte. He has a pretty good tell of when you should actually click. I mean, I still fucked it up on my Smose hammer run, but... You know. I mean, this can't even riposte, so... $92, and like a 200 something bleed. Or maybe it's like a 300 something bleed, I'm not sure. Why does he only give 500 souls? I mean, he's a giant. Or no, he gave 3,000. I guess one of the snake boys died. Guess one of the snaky boys died. I don't know how they do that. Like, actually, how do they die? Yeah. Just don't give me the strafe, I guess. They take fall damage. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of routing they're taking if they're taking fall damage trying to get to me. They don't die from that fall. Like, I don't die from the fall, so they don't die from the fall. Maybe they, like, get hit by a pendulum. Like, they try to walk across the thing, get hit by a pendulum, fall down, go back up, and continue trying to go across, and just get hit by another pendulum. Bad snake. Good snake. Nice flamberge. Hang on, my mouse cord is like stuck on my computer, so it's like getting caught whenever I'm trying to move my mouse. We didn't buy the thing, did we? Nope. We're gonna have to go get the cage key and go back down. Because we're dumb and we forgot stuff at Andre. Because I need to be able to upgrade my weapon. Otherwise, ONS becomes a lot worse. Okay, so we have to do like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess not really a suicide run, kind of a YOLO run. For some reason, one of the snakes doesn't aggro all the time, so sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, and I really just hope he doesn't, because he makes this so much worse. Okay, it doesn't seem like he did. I guess that should be relatively consistent, right? Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna kill the Balder Knight. Actually, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna drop down here, grab this bonfire so we can bone back to it after we get Andre. Okay, so let's go kill the Berkine Knight, then Rickard, and then we'll get the Ring of Sacrifice and the Divine Blessing that we need for later. Because I refuse to do Sen Skip. I refuse to do Sen Skip, people. I don't know why people are so bitchy about Sen Skip being a thing, but I'm not doing it. Yeah. Just... get wrecked, idiot. Thank you for the large Titanite. Now I won't have to buy any and waste my souls. I'm just kinda gonna ignore Rickard as best I can. This is why I hate parrying rapiers. Nice miss, idiot. I hate him. He's such a dick. He's such an absolute dick. Maybe he can bleed. I bet he can. Okay, again. What a dick. You can't even, like, circle around what he does. How are these missing? Love you too, game. Okay, and I guess he'll just never bleed. Okay, there we go, finally. This is why I hate Rickard, because he's such a dick. He is an asshole. You know what, we're not even gonna get the cage key. We're just gonna bone back up here anyway. Might as well just take the drop. Do it the unsafe way. You know, like somebody trying to prove something. I really wish I just hadn't forgotten the thing, but nope. I did. So now we have to do this. I guess that was kind of convenient. Now we can get to plus 14, or plus 13 right before ONS, which we already are. I guess forgetting that wasn't such a bad thing for this weapon. Okay, let's lure him over here a little. Hard fight. I kind of thought he dragged me off the edge for a second. I was a little bit scared. I was gonna be pretty pissed off, actually. Dying to something stupid like that. Would have been funny, actually. He's dragged you down before, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised he'd done it to somebody. He's I don't think he's ever managed to bring me down before, but he's almost got me a few times. Yeah, but at least Iron Golem is pretty much a scripted fight with anything. Also, that 104 with a plus 13 weapon was about what I was getting with a straight sword at plus 10. So yeah, that's fun. A plus 13 whip is about the same as a plus 10 straight sword. I guess broadsword actually, but longsword is better than broadsword. Or it was for me anyway. It's a damage type, I'd imagine. Whip is... Let's check what whip is. Now, whip is regular. I mean, I'm pretty sure anything but blunt is just garbage against... Well, there's the word again. It's just really bad against yeah, maybe... I mean, what is a straight sword? Because a great sword is slash, so I'd imagine a straight sword is as well. Oh hey, I can one-shot him. You know, because I did an R2 and he was in recovery frames. This actually does better damage than I was thinking it would. Not strike, bad against armor, but straight sword is regular. Is it? Really? Well then, I guess this just has lower damage. Which wouldn't really surprise me because it only has one stat it's scaling off of. Because I know the longsword is C and C in strength and dex, so that's just gonna get higher damage overall. Because its returns diminish less quickly. Especially if you level equally between strength and dex. Like, returns on this weapon's damage will cap out at around 40, which is... Or, well, it'll cap out at like 50, but I'm gonna stop at 40. So... I mean, it's probably just the scaling, mostly. Because even having, like... Even if this had, like, E scaling in strength, it would get quite a bit more damage, actually. Because that's like an entire another percentage calculator that's added onto it. And there we go. Cool. So we're gonna get to maybe 30 decks before ONS. Let's kill Smo first. He'll be easier to deal with. I am almost positive of that. Plus, I think he has a lower bleed resist than Ornstein. Close. I kind of want to invest in getting Great Magic Weapon, but that would mean like a couple more points into attunement and like one more point into int, so I'm not really gonna bother, even though it would probably be worth it. There we go. We were trying to get earlier. Nice, Ornstein. Nice. I don't think he bled. I wasn't aggressive enough on Smo. Yeah, this isn't bad on Ornstein, actually. Weird. I was expecting this to be much worse. Oh, fuck. I forgot to get Symbol of Avarice. You idiot. You fucking idiot, dude. I am a fucking goddamn idiot, dude. That's gonna cost me some souls, which is rather unfortunate. Hey, there's a bleed. It happens. I was just autopiloting too hard. Like, way too hard. Oh, that's, at least tell me the souls from ONS. I was actually kind of considering boning out and, like, getting Symbol of Avarice there. Thanks for the GG. I was actually like legitimately considering boning out to get Symbol of Avarice right there. Because I mean, redoing ONS isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with these guys one-on-one because I can't riposte. I just need to save 3 or 4 for Bed of Chaos and then we're good. Yeah, I'll just AI break. No point in actually fighting. Too dangerous. You are not already AI broken, I know that. So stop pretending like you were. Oh my god. This guy has like... I don't like the moveset on this sword. It's weird to fight against. It's really weird to fight against. Okay, don't let me forget the chunk out, like outside. Rude. I tried to parry his shield bash. Nice hitbox, by the way. Okay, we'll go get Symbol of Avarice now. So that means I'll have to go through like 3 Silver Knights. Which is actually really annoying because, well, actually just 2 Silver Knights. But as I said, really annoying because one of them's a spear one. That went better than I thought it would. Like, a lot better than I thought it would. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So what's the total damage on that one-handed combo? We'll grab this soul, since we're already here. Might as well waste extra time. I mean, it's like 10k souls, so it's not really a waste of time, but still. Or it's like... Actually, is it 10k? Yeah, okay. So 357. I mean, it's better than 2 hits with one-handing, or two-handing, and nothing else. But still still be better just to do like several hits here. Okay, let's go get the chunk. The last Firekeeper soul, and then kill Gwendolyn. You know the best part of this weapon? I don't have to care about people who can parry me. I can just attack. And their parrying means nothing.
But how?
It's pretty great, actually. Whip in like the top 5 best weapons ever now. Just because of that. Damage doesn't matter. All that matters is that I can't be parried. Attacking logic and parry stance, a high notier run. Yeah, talking Lotric, the Dark Midnightus just now. Who's the partner? I don't remember his name. Him. All those people just can't parry me now. Oswald, yeah, that's his name. Oh, wait, yeah, I went too far forward. That was on me. That was dumb. Yeah, I really wish she had more than 3 attacks. You know what? Oh, I guess I went too far forward again. Yeah, I'm not getting a bleed proc at all. That's out of the picture at this point. G. Okay, we got it. So from here we go back to Undead Parish. Um, I forgot to save souls for... It's dumb. Hang on. Stretching. I don't really want to waste the soul of Gwendolyn. I'll just kill Andre. Nice. Forgot how much of a beast this guy is. He's great. He's so fun. He's scary, actually. Like, he's insanely scary. This is just like a little damage test I do pretty much every run. Okay, cool. We got what we needed from them. I'm not going to bother picking up anything else from these guys. I wonder, can I hit the Moonlight Butterfly while she's in the air with this weapon? How far is that? Probably not. That spear could probably reach longer. Gotta go. Thanks so good luck. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, Wait, seriously? That was enough? Kind of. That's kind of funny, actually. You can, like, duck under shit just by whipping like that. You can... That's... Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wait. I might have... I might have just made no roll butterfly consistent. I might have just made no roll butterfly consistent. That's fucking hilarious. Well, you know, if you're close enough anyway. If you're close enough, it probably is. I don't know about no sprint with that, but oh my god. There is something to that. There is something to that. You could definitely turn that into something. You know, you can definitely do something with that though. That is so funny. I would need to figure that's actually hilarious. That's so funny. I'm sorry. This is just great. This is so funny. Oh my god, next time I see Term, I need to tell him about that. That was fucking great. Okay. Sniff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 more bosses. Okay, so I'm still mid with that. Uh, Oh my god. Welcome in, Taro. Hang on a sec. Okay, good. My chat's working. Sometimes my chat breaks after a raid, sorry. Yeah, how was your stream, dude? Hope you're doing well. Okay, intro. Should probably do that. If you don't know who I am Caddy Rana. You can call me Caddy. I do stupid stuff in Dark Souls. We are currently trying to do every weapon, all boss plus DLC, no death in Dark Souls 1. We are currently using the Notched Whip. Doing some more main story stuff in Final Fantasy, nice. I assume you had a good time with that. You seem to be enjoying that game. I've been lurking a little bit. And you've been pretty vocal about it. It's very good. Yeah, it looks very good. MMOs aren't really my type of game, but it does look like it could be fun. Now we need to see if the summon sign for Dusk will ever show up. I guess not. Maybe it's a distance thing, I don't know. Hey B, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Okay, nothing is aggroed to me. I'm gonna quit out and reload for the sign. Hope you're doing well, B.
Wait, where are you?
Shush. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Okay, attune the spell. Get to our 40 decks, and then we just throw everything else into turns. I'm doing pretty well. This is the first try on Notched Whip. I've made some interesting discoveries with this weapon. Mainly that if you don't have the stats for a weapon, auxiliary effects like bleed um, will not activate. That was interesting to me. I think Blaze asked me about that a while ago. Sorry, voice. I think Blaze asked me about that a while ago, and I told him I'd look, but I never did, and I guess I just did, and I need to tell him. I mean, mostly because I couldn't think of a bleed weapon that I wouldn't have the stats for. This weapon has been interesting so far, at the very least. The hitboxes are very weird and very bad. Like in tight corridors, this weapon is completely terrible. Okay, come on. I kind of want to try to go faster, because we're like 2 hours in right now, and we're only getting to Pinwheel now. So we've been going really slow. Like, I want these runs to be like 3.5 hours max. And that's just not happening with the last couple. Nice miss, and nice dodge. It depends on the weapon too, right? Yeah. So a weapon like the Notched Whip, I could use after getting 1 level into Dex, starting with Thief. Um, so with weapons like this, and that you can use right off the bat, it's like 3.5 hours is pretty normal. But with weapons like Smo's Hammer that you need to literally like scrounge souls for 45 minutes to use, having runs like that be longer is understandable, and then things like the Avalon, which is just terrible, being almost 5 hours is also understandable. So like, yeah, it depends, but the average time should be like 3.5 to 4 hours. And I've just not been doing that. Okay, we don't have the damage to kill Nito with just Hidden Body, so, yeah. We're just gonna get the stuff for, what's it called, for Ring of Fog and then get out of here. And then we'll get plus 15, then we'll do Hell, then we'll do 4 Kings. Actually, I guess we should do 4 Kings first, right? Because I've already drained the place. I keep always switching to the wrong options on like using and warping stuff. Because I always think they're gonna be on no, so I try to switch them to yes, and then when they're on yes, I just switch them to no. It's dumb. I mean, on the bright side, with this kind of scaling, we have like A scaling, I think, right now. Let me check. Yeah, we have A scaling right now. It's probably like low A scaling, but we still get pretty decent damage. Like if we look at this. Yeah, the scaling almost doubles our damage, which is pretty insane. Hidden Body, definitely not OP. Not even a little bit. It's like 3 or 4 hits for a bleed. I'm one-handing for this. go. I was probably a little bit over aggressive with that. I was just really wanting the bleed procs. But, you know, that was fine. Okay, so after that, yeah, let's go do 4 kings. Let's go actually feed the souls real quick. And we also need to place the Lord Vessel. It's good I remembered about placing the Lord Vessel. Imagine saying to some guy, with a whip in one hand and a shield in the other and some weird mask on his face, "You are the chosen one." Oh god. Imagine, just imagine. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. Forgot to feed the big souls. I guess once we hit 20 endurance, we can start throwing some more into decks. Hit like 45 decks or something like that. I keep forgetting to send this up, and it's kind of annoying actually. I'm annoying myself with this. That was kind of dumb. I noticed the attack too late to start running or to strafe. Okay, so now we do Hell. Then we do Priscilla, Seath, DLC, Nito, Gwen. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bosses left. Okay. Mess this guy up. Gotta go get ready for work. Good luck with this run, all that. Thanks, so good luck, and good luck at work. Thanks for the raid. Hope you have a great rest of your day, dude. Whoops. I keep hitting my mic on accident. Okay, let's finish Islet, then we'll go do Priscilla. We get to whip our waifu, and then we get to whip her dad. The balls. So you know we're in for a fun time. This game is pretty kinky. I think for the next round I'm gonna use like a normal weapon. Like I think I'll use Battle Axe or whatever the bandit starts with. Yeah, I want to finish the starting weapons, you know? I don't want to burn out on all the super weird weapons early. Or maybe I'll do miracles actually. Oh my god, can I roll? Fucking love you too. Love that it didn't let me roll. least we have enough fire resistance, it doesn't matter. And since this is deathless, we don't have to give a flying fuck about getting hit. Yeah, I guess the rest should go into endurance, right? Yeah, this weapon isn't bad though. I said at the start it wouldn't be bad, and it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Sorry, those were kind of just annoying me. Having no slumbering actually makes this safer. Oh. On. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can beat this guy, so I'm gonna try. I guess not. Or maybe if I can, he's just pretty resistant. Yeah, I guess I can't beat him. It's kind of unfortunate. The whip has a jump attack. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not think it had a jump attack. It doesn't even, like, work to get this guy up, though. Also, I could have fallen off there. That was a bit dumb. The jump attack on the whip doesn't even work to get that guy up. That's kind of funny. Okay, we should stagger Priscilla in like 3 or 4 hits. Hello. Oh my god. I wish that wouldn't count as a hit. Because it's not damage. I'm pretty sure that was just from Symbol of Avarice, the health that I've gone. Fairly certain that stagger doesn't damage you. That one board just didn't move. What a dum-dum. Oh no, the run is over. Wah wah. 7 bosses left. I forgot to cast Hidden Body at the bottom of the ladder. Okay. Let's hope we can two-shot this bitch. 3-shot, good enough. Because he didn't start porting immediately after the stagger. Deathless, yeah. Welcome in, Alpha. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I mean, it's something. It's something to do, you know. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope, you said you were in school, I believe, right? Hope school's treating you well. I mean, it's school, so probably not, but... Just ignoring homework and stuff. I'm a great student. Same. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, other than having to ignore all that. How about me? I just decided to do a deathless run with every weapon in the game, so that's what we're doing now. And other than that, classes for me have been going pretty well. I have tomorrow, and that's my first week of classes done. Child's Play. I mean, the Deathless run, I mean, yeah, it is. I've gotten pretty much every Deathless run on, like, the first or second try. Like, even the Avalon, I got second try. Smo's Hammer, I got second try. This is the first attempt on Notched Whip. The only thing is they're like 121. That's what the 6 out of 121 is. So, yeah. I'm trying to get like 4 or more per week. This would be like number 3 this week. Yeah, but I mean, no weapon is like particularly difficult so far. Actually, Avalon was pretty bad, but other than that. You know why it's also easy? Because I'm using Hidden Body. Boom. Hidden Body. Gotta ban it, dude. it's actually so easy because of Hidden Body. There's so much shit that I can just like run through and ignore. Broken spell to it actually is. Like, it's actually way too good. Okay, so we just whipped our waifu. Time to whip it. Time to whip her dad. Against what people were saying. Yeah, so I disagree with a lot of what people said. Like, comparing them to quit outs, that's fucking stupid. Till some other poor soul accidentally brings it up. I can't wait for that day. People will probably get annoyed. I just laugh. Because I know how you are about it, and I agree. Okay. Literally easiest boss in the game. Asylum Demon took longer. And that's not even a joke, actually. For Asylum Demon, I couldn't use the weapon. So I had to whip Asylum Demon for like 9 damage per hit. It was kind of funny. Here, let me get my phone down from there so I can read that. Two of the big arguments, so it makes the run easy, which is stupid because there's still all the bosses, so no, yeah, exactly. And it would make the run boring, that doesn't affect anything. Yeah, like that. No, nobody goes to a hitless run stream for the running sections. Literally nobody. You cannot make a case that anybody goes to a hitless stream for running sections unless maybe they're there to specifically learn strats. And if it's Hidden Body that they see, like, oh, Hidden Body is good for that area, maybe I should try it. It's like, what? How? Why are you fucking banning it? It's good. It's fine. Super, super, super stupid one. We're all routes the same now, but hello, do speedruns not exist? Not all optimized routes. Yeah, there are always optimized routes. There are always optimal routes. At a certain point, if you're trying to do hitless, you're gonna try to optimize it. Like, even if it's something as small as, like not rolling an enemy, because it saves stamina and it saves you like 2 seconds. Like, people like V-Swed do shit like that. It's like, of course there's like an optimal route for everything. Like, there's an optimal route for this. Like, on pretty much every normal Titanite weapon that I've used so far, I've used an almost identical route. I mean, not always identical. I started doing 4 Kings earlier just for the memes, but there's a pretty optimal route to do this. And it's like, for me, it doesn't matter when you do the bosses because they're all pretty easy. But, like, and plus, like, literally once I get plus 15, the weapon, like, what I do after that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who I fight, I can go do whatever I want. It's just like, I take the exact same route for every normal Titanite weapon until I get plus 15, and then I just go willy-nilly and just do whatever the hell I want. Like, it's like, kind of epic in DS1, yeah. I have a way to guaranteed get plus 15, and it's not even dependent on Crystal Lizard drops. Popcat, welcome in JNZ, hope you're doing well, dude. Dude, I'm really sad, I can't see those emotes on my phone. Using phone. Yeah, I don't have a second screen, so I can't, like, read off my computer anymore. iPhone can't even web browse from 2004. Damn. That is quite an old phone. Like 2 more hits should do it. Or that one. It's rough. Cut the tail. I would if he gave me an actual opportunity to. I mean, I would have just dropped the tail immediately because I want my inventory to be like as clean as possible, but you know, that's not the point. Damage looks not bad. Yeah, I mean, it was uh, pretty not great for the first bit of the game. But once you hit plus 15 and 50 dex, it's like, look at this shit. Like, you get A scaling, so it's pretty good. It was like suboptimal for like the first half of the game, and now it's like just below average. Or maybe just about average, honestly. It's a very average weapon, damage-wise. Hey, Calamite, I'm gonna be killing you later. Aw, I missed. I don't know why I killed that lizard. There was no point to me doing that. Sorry, that was gonna annoy me if I didn't drop those. As I go along with this, I'm probably just gonna get like even more OCD with my inventory. It's probably gonna annoy the shit out of some people, but you know, whatever. Dude, I swear I rolled that. I shouldn't have gone for that last hit. Yeah, I mean, this is way better than the Avalon, but like, of course, because that's a fucking crossbow. And plus, like, the punish window doesn't have to be like 4 seconds long. Maybe a rolling attack plus a normal R1 would actually be okay there. Oh, I thought I was out of range. Can you stop? Yeah, I'm gonna get slammed now because I decided to do a dumb heal. I mean, the range for being a whip is pretty bad. Nah, just go for a normal R1 there. That's better. Aw, I was really hoping I'd be fast enough. It's slow enough to make me uncomfortable doing that. Okay, so that's the hardest fight. I'm done. I call Artorias the hardest fight because he's the fight that I care the least about. And that just makes me lazy and sloppy, and then I get hit, so. He's not actually very difficult. Probably with this Gwyn is gonna be weird, but not difficult. Wonder about the rest of it. Just wait here for Hidden Body, because I knew it was gonna run out. Four bosses left. Imagine blinking off of a wall with a whip. Imagine that. Where'd my extra hidden body go? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I mean, we don't really need hidden body for this. Just makes it ever so slightly more convenient. Jeez. Wow. Amazing missing, dude. I should have gone around the other way. Would have been a better idea. would have been slower though. That's why I didn't. Because I'm apparently a speed freak now. Yeah, this run might actually come out to like 3.5 hours. Only thing I'm not really loving about the whip is how much stamina it takes to use. Like, look, that's 2 R1s, that's like half of my stamina. I don't think I've seen that combo into that before. Only go for the second one if he roars. The damage, like, the damage on the jumping attack is actually, like, significantly higher. It's like 325 or something, and the running attack is like 2 something. Yeah, it's like 75 more damage, dude. It's insane. Whip. Whip. Okay, so we're at 5 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that. Okay, so we don't have to buy any bones. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. That fucking crystal lizard almost killed me. That little bastard. Yada 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 yada. Come on. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. 3 more bosses. Calamite, Nito, and Gwyn. Kinda nervous how Gwyn's gonna go. Because on Avalon it went pretty bad. I assume the whip one-handed attack is fast enough that I can like parry, circle around, and then attack once, then roll away 3 times. I need to throw all my levels into endurance though, just so I have enough to hit and roll away 3 times, then parry. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? What's with the double charge attack? Oh my fucking god. Love you too, Calamite. Fuck you. Seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Stop with those fucking charge attacks, dude. He actually just needs to fucking stop with the charge attacks. What did I literally just fucking say, Kami? Stop with the charge attacks. And what do? A charge attack. You know, I'm starting to think you don't respect me. Fuck you too. That could have been a lot worse. Driving me insane. Just stop it, Calamite. Nice bleed proc kill, dude. I literally could not have asked for a better kill. I literally could not have asked for a better kill. Okay, 2 bosses left. Kinda close. What's today, the 2nd? 3rd? Hang on. The 2nd, okay. Stop with the screaming. Why? Come on. What is wrong with you? Okay, let's go murder Gwen. Let's go murder an old man. So, Harry, whip, 1, 2. Just barely. Plus I get, Harry, stamina regeneration, whip, 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, I can do it. I'll be fine. Let's see, that's 200, 359 damage. That ain't bad. He's done that 3 times in a row now. Like, when I run like that, he's done that attack 3 times in a row. Is that consistent? Who knows? Probably someone. Now this is probably going to be such a long Gwyn that I'm going to go back to wondering what are colors. Or what, or if something is a certain color. Nobody will understand that, and that's fine. It's worse damage than the Avalon. That's better. But then he just turns, so we're not doing that. Plus 15 weapon. Oh, fuck that attack, dude. It has like the shittiest hitbox ever. What is this? This is a bunch of shit. I wonder. We're all used to seeing how much damage something does on a parry to Gwyn with Hornet. So like, I staggered him. So like, a longsword does like what, like 750 with Hornet Ring at plus 15 on a parry. So it's like, I'm wondering now, this is a one-handed attack. I wonder, that's probably fine. So 191 on a two-handed attack. A whip is like a bit below average, so I bet like an average weapon would probably do like 230 with a two-handed attack. Some would probably do less. I don't remember. That stagger is a little bit scary. Of course. Wouldn't be a Gwyn fight without him jumping over my head and then doing like 17 stab attacks in a row. Love you too. I wonder, can we ever get a normal Gwyn? Because I fucking can't with this fight right now. Fuck off. That's fine. He was behind enough rocks that it didn't really do anything. I love how every Gwyn with a weapon that can't riposte is just fucked up. Why? Why am I not getting that fucking parry? It should be fine. I'm done trying to fucking roll this shit, dude. Seriously. He, like, makes it so I can finally parry him when he's in the worst, like, physical position in the world. Like, physically the worst position possible. It's so annoying. Like, it's not undoable, but it's just... Imagine if I ended the run like that, just getting killed by a Black Knight. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Thanks to GG Blaze. Okay, that was about 3:30.